So my parents are both from Chile, and my father moved to Boston to study at MIT. And then we moved, after he finished his PhD, we moved to Oregon. And he became a professor at Oregon State at Food Science in Wiegand Hall. Growing up in Corvallis, it wasn't very diverse. I remember sometimes being the only child that had a different last name. There was multiple times I would get pulled over to ESL classes, even though I spoke fluent English. And when I started at OSU, got involved a lot of the cultural organizations, Minorities in Agriculture, Natural Resources, Association of Latin American Students, the Centro Cultural, also one small little organization that we started, which was a Latina sorority. And so we started Gamma Alpha Omega in '98, and so we were excited to bring the first Latino fraternal organization to the state of Oregon. I ended up working for Anheuser-Busch for about 17 years as a brewing manager initially, so I got to oversee the production and packaging of beer. And then from there I moved over to HR. I really had a passion for ensuring that we were bringing the right talent in and making sure that I could share my experiences, what it took to do the job. And then I had some personal things come up with my family, and I just realized, living away from home for almost 20 years, it was time to come back. When I started that move back, I realized I had no network. And that's when I reached out to the Alumni Association. Then I saw, when I attended an event, again, there was nobody there that looked like me. I was put into touch with Suzanne, who oversees their affinity groups, and really started to say we needed to bring our community back. And we were trying to figure out, how do we make this a place for somebody who wants to come back and still receive the benefits and the joys of being an OSU alum? And that's what we've been really focused on with Vamos OSU. For me, I've always wanted to do things where I can make a larger impact, right? I want to make the impact for the rest of the university. That's the biggest driver for why I wanted to be part of the board. Having the ability to make sure that our voices are heard, and if I can help with influencing that, then that's what I want to do.